What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more William Shatner. And I'd like to use this opportunity to wish Han Solo a very happy birthday. A great contributor to the channel, sharing an untold wealth of music, only the smallest fraction of which I've begun to go through, as well as some videos. I started to go through Blackadder. So yeah, ultimately a great contributor to the channel. You are massively appreciated, and a patron over on Patreon, which is significantly helpful. So yeah, big shout out to you and very happy birthday. Hopefully this, a couple other reactions I have in store, will be a decent present coming your way. And yeah, we're going to listen to another tune from Shatner's Seeking Major Tom album. I've enjoyed this. Obviously, I didn't quite get a sense for how much of a concept album it was, so jumping around didn't seem like a terrible idea. And now that we've heard a bunch of bridges, including sonics from the Major Tom coming home, like at least the pieces of that, I do get why, if I had it all to do again, I would have done it from the start to the end, but such as it is, the next tune is Just a Little While? In a Little While. So yeah, the next tune that I took from the folder to react to is In a Little While. I don't know if this is a cover. It does seem a number on the album have been, so we'll have to see, or I'll have to wait and see what people comment. But yeah, in the moment, the phrase itself, it speaks to a delay, whether that's a delay before something starts, a delay before action. It could be procrastination, though that's not clear from the, denotation of the phrase itself. So we'll have to wait to see what or who shall transpire in a little while. Let's find out. This is William Shatner, and at least his version of a tune. I don't know if it's an original or a cover, but it's called In a Little While.
In a little while, surely you'll be mine. In a little while, I'll be there. In a little while, this hurt will hurt no more. I'll be home, love. When the night takes a deep breath and the daylight has
He's not
no
deadpanning
air.
it though. He's like,
If I crawl, if I come crawling home,
it's like a theatrical or like acting vocal performance. Who dat?
in a little while, I won't be blown by every breeze. Friday nights running to Sunday on my knees. That girl, she's mine. Well, I've known her since she was a little girl with Spanish eyes. When I saw her first in a pram, they pushed her by. Oh, my, how you've grown. Well, it's been a little while.
I like the stripped down, sort of buoyant, kind of on the water feel of the verses.
Slow
This
down, my beating heart.
bigger chorus.
A man dreams one day to fly. A man takes a rocket ship into the skies. He lives on a star that's dying in the night and follows in the trail, a scatter of light. Turn it on.
Slow down my beating heart, slowly, slowly. Slow down my
I'm looking it up while we're still doing the video. I need to know.
slowly. Slow down my beating heart.
powerful delivery of this guy.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
Again, these bridges.
You've really made the grade.
This one,
And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule, if you dare.
So yeah, the tune itself, really fascinating track. I like the arrangement. Again, it has sort of a two-phase feeling, although like the latter third of the track, it just ran with the bigger section for the remainder. But yeah, I like, again, it wasn't that sort of infamous Shatner like monotone delivery where he literally just reads the lines as flat as possible and there's like this comedic quality to it. It felt more like he was in his the transform man phase where he was, you know, doing these like crazy like acting style delivery or deliveries to keep my grammar consistent. But yeah, a cool tune that I'm not so sure about lyrically, but ultimately we did hear reference to someone in a rocket, so it's like it fits into the, you know, the type of song that if it is a cover would make sense to use here. So I'm curious about that voice, and I suppose it may have a writing credit too. So why don't we just wander over to Discogs? I think I have a window open to do. Okay, so let us look up Mr. Shatner and Seeking Major Tom. Alright, so we have here, where's the In a Little While? That was Lyle Lovett? That's who that voice was? Okay. Married to Julia Roberts for a couple years, according to his Discogs profile, which, like, that seems to be less relevant to his musical career, but in any case, I guess that was Lyle Lovett, so there you go. Although, now that I say that, hold on, let me just make sure I'm reading that right. Yeah, featuring Lyle Lovett, so there you go, but it doesn't, because there's no, like, writing credits here. Like, you'd think, oh, here we go, okay, so like, that version didn't have it. This version has it written by Clayton. So wait, does that mean it's a U2 song? Oh, so it's a U2 song. Okay, well there you go. Surely, I haven't... See, at this point my brain just doesn't work anymore. No, see, I guess I just haven't gotten to that in the YouTube deep dive yet. Well, there you go. That's, you know, you have to have the details. I suppose it's not the worst thing to keep using Discogs as a resource. I try not to, like, get too far ahead of myself. So again, I try to, like, wait nowadays for, you know, information to come from people who, you know, haven't just taken a glance at a Discogs master release, but, you know, have more concrete and, you know, historical knowledge. Either way, apparently that was a U2 song, so again, the idea of using a song that has a reference to rockets, you know, it seems like apropos. But I like what he sounded like there. Obviously, when I get to the real or the original tune, it'll be interesting to hear, you know, how far a departure sonically that was. Presumably vocally, you know, I'm going through U2's still pretty early, although, you know, moving into I think I'm about to start the 4th or 5th album, maybe the 5th album. Either way, you know, Bono's vocals have been developing and evolving, but it'll be interesting to hear that same song with very different vocals, so cool to get a bit of a preview in that way. Shout out to Han Solo once again, happy birthday to you. Shout out to Mr. Shatner, always an intriguing journey with this guy. Do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.